Cities are major contributors to climate change, emitting substantial greenhouse gases and consuming a significant portion of the world's energy. Ameresco and Bristol City Council are working together on Bristol City Leap, a first-of-its-kind project which will increase green energy investment and help towards decarbonising the entire city by 2030.
We all know we need to decarbonise. Yet getting to net zero can seem daunting, so much to do, so quickly, so much financial uncertainty. This is Bristol, a city that's pioneering solutions. A public-private partnership here is scaling up clean tech infrastructure projects to provide warm, comfortable homes for its residents and create jobs long-term. At the heart of it is Ameresco, a company with global expertise in delivering large-scale green infrastructure projects.
Our team are mostly engineers and project managers working exclusively on the energy transition. And so we were founded back in 2000, and since then we've been working across the US, Canada, UK, Ireland and Europe to deliver energy transforming projects.
Ameresco then was a natural fit for a city looking to try something unique. Bristol City Councillor Kai Dudd and his team knew the scale of the task called for something truly innovative.
We worked out that it would roughly cost around £5 billion to decarbonise the energy system of Bristol. Quite clearly the council hasn't got that kind of money. The government wasn't stepping up to that level of funding. So we asked ourselves, well, could we attract some private sector investment into the city?
Private sector involvement can meet a significant part of the costs involved in decarbonising Bristol. Clearly the right partners with the right experience were needed, and Ameresco was the perfect fit. Bristol City Leap was born.
Bristol City Leap came about as an initiative from the council several years ago now, and they recognised, having declared a climate emergency, that they needed to partner with the private sector to bring in all of the capacity and resources and skills and investment to transform the city and try and meet that net zero objective for the city. We think it's a blueprint for other cities to potentially follow now.
Why is it that technical expertise and engineering expertise is so important in this sector?
The bit that you need to go alongside the ambition and the money, if you like, is the engineering piece, which knits that together.
Over the next 5 years, Bristol City Leap will deliver nearly 500 million into infrastructure such as solar, wind, heat networks, heat pumps and energy efficiency measures, all of which will help Bristol meet its carbon reduction targets of becoming carbon neutral by 2030. And it'll create 1,000 jobs too.
In terms of making a real tangible difference, we need that large-scale investment, so I'm really proud that I'm part of a project that is the first one in the UK to start to unlock that large amount of private sector investment to deliver a city-wide solution.
To see an example of the kind of technology Ameresco were so expert in, I've come to Blaze Primary School on Bristol's northern edge. Here I'm meeting Gemma Lawrence from Ameresco's technical team.
So this is an air source heat pump unit. Inside it starts off with an evaporator section which draws in the heat from the outside air that we're in, and that temperature and heat energy generated gets transferred through a condenser unit and into a water side of the system.
What happens with the water?
That goes into the radiator circuits and the hot water circuits as well, so serving both demands of the school.
So can we go and have a look at what happens next?
Yeah, let's go inside.
Thank you. Wow, so what's going on in here? What are these big tanks?
So in here we've got all the flow and return pipe work going to and from the heat pump system that we saw outside. The purpose of these buffer tanks enables there to be enough heating capacity to cover the peak demands that will be seen over the winter period within the school.
And all those kids are going to stay warm.
They're also nice and toasty.
So with the right cooperation and the right vision, Bristol is pioneering a pathway to meeting its green goals.
Together, Ameresco and Bristol City Leap are making a tangible impact on the carbon output of this city. It's a blueprint for the rest of the world and what could be achieved in other cities with similar implementation.